Hey, everybody. Andrew Morgan, Wes Spencer here from the CyberCall. Wes, really interesting today. We have queued up cyber resilience coming live in just a few hours here. We get some news over the weekend that SolarWinds Orion, not N Central, but SolarWinds Orion, their legacy NMS network monitoring system, has been used as a tool to compromise looks like the Treasury, and so right away CISA is coming out with statements. Let me turn it to you. When we think about cyber resilience, or when you think about cyber resilience, what should MSPs be focusing on now, and why are we going to be talking about this on the Cyber Call today?
Yeah, so really good question, Andrew, and thanks for bringing me on for this. So cyber resilience is all about sort of understanding this idea for us as security practitioners that we've got to jump out of this assumption that a breach will never happen to me. And I think a lot of times if we're honest, especially as MSPs and practitioners, we're very afraid that some breach is going to happen, it's going to shut us down. And I think what we really need to be thinking about, instead of just this avoid breach and avoid, ever thinking about it and talking about it being like the bird that sticks its head in the sand, the ostrich or whatever. Andrew, what we should really be doing is operating around that mentality of a breach is coming or a breach has already happened. And that's not to say a defeatist mentality. And we're going to talk about that on the Cyber Call today. It is to say much more around, let's operate under the assumption that at some point this is going to happen. So how can we be resilient around it? And how can we have conversations with our clients and our partners that assumes that this is going to happen at some point in time, and how can that lead into better discussions of when it happens, the reality of it, and so we have the ability to respond, recover much quicker. Because Andrew, as you just said, our friends at SolarWinds are working through this right now. We're going to talk about that on the Cyber Call today, but we're not going to get into speculation. We're not going to get into any of those kinds of things. We're going to talk about what we know and what we should all be doing around all of this. Because again, that assumed breach mentality, it's something that could happen to any of us at any point in time, and we need to be prepared for it, Andrew.
Yeah, great point, Wes. And Gary, I know, is going to be talking about what questions, you should be asking prospects to start to think about, hey, is your MSP doing X, Y, and Z, really helping you position and wedge to help win business. So really excited about it, Wes. Looking forward to seeing you on and the rest of the team.
Andrew, thank you. Can't wait.